man. I got goosebumps. Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc, I'm a music composer for games, and I'm super excited for Sunbreak, which is coming out like a week from now or something. And I made a little poll here in the community tab on the channel, and I asked you guys if you wanted a Malzeno breakdown or an Astolos comparison, and it was very tight actually, but most of you chose a Malzeno breakdown. So yeah, I have fought Malzeno in the demo, I've heard the theme, but I was too busy, I guess, getting knocked around by him, and I didn't pay too much attention to the theme. So now will actually be the first time I'm actually sitting down and paying attention to the theme. Let's go. Oh man, I'm excited. Ooh. Kind of a disturbing rhythm. Oh yeah, the organ, right? It was almost mandatory. So this rhythm here caught my attention right off the bat. It reminds me a little bit of the initial rhythm section of the Fatalis theme, if you remember. The thing that these two themes have in common is something called syncopation. Syncopation means that they are accentuating beats in the rhythm that are not the beat that you would expect to be accentuated. So this is essentially a simple rhythm. It's a simple measure of 4 beats. So, bum, bum, bum. So he's doing this 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So he's emphasizing the beat when my hand is up. That's called an upbeat, and it's a very unexpected beat to emphasize, and it adds so much to the surprise element, to the unpredictability element of a new, exciting and terrible monster like this. That's really cool. Oh, and the choirs. Oh, and the organ as well. And you know what I'm thinking now about the organ? Oh, this is so powerful. You know what I thought just now about the organ? Like I said before, the organ was expected, right? Because of the whole vampire thing. And one thing that I thought just now is that the accordion is very prominent in the Elgato theme, you guys remember? Even in the title screen of the demo you can hear it. A lot of accordion, and of course it's not the same instrument, accordion and organ. And this might be a long shot, but the accordion is essentially a mini organ, you know. It's a wind-based keyed instrument. And of course the accordion has a much more positive connotation to it, and the organ of course has this more sinister significance to it. So I wonder if this is intentional, you know, the kind of dark organ sound of the Malzeno theme in contrast with the kind of more positive organ-like accordion sound of the peaceful Elgato village. I wonder if that's intentional at all. Oh, it's so intense. Oh. A little bit of focus on the organ. Oh, I feel like it's building up. I think it's gonna go to the... Yeah, now. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got goosebumps. Oh. Hold up. Okay, there's some very, very interesting harmony here in that main climax part. And what I really, really appreciate here, and that made me so excited, is the well thought out use of this, the disturbing chord. And that's another thing that was very, very much expected. And if you have watched any number of my videos about Elder Dragon themes from Monster Hunter, you know this was bound to appear at some point. It's pretty much guaranteed. This chord is a disturbing chord that they use on pretty much every Elder Dragon theme. And not only Elder Dragon themes, but just generally strong monsters like Apex monsters in Monster Hunter Rise or Devil Joe. So what they usually do, and if you've watched those videos, you'll remember that it's something I called disturbing chord spam, where they will literally do stuff like this, right? Stuff like this. It's a very in-your-face approach, which there's nothing wrong with it, because of course most of these monsters don't have a very subtle personality after all. So in Malzeno's case here, they are using the disturbing chord with a lot more thought behind it, a lot more grace, and a lot more sophistication. Sophistication is a good word for it, which is such a good match for Malzeno, isn't it? I'm gonna show you how they're using this disturbing chord. See, notice here how they are not spamming it, but they are actually working it into the harmony and making it sound very sophisticated and noble. So cool, right? And notice the two last chords, these, the tense chord followed by the sad chord. This sequence is a very common and kind of cliche classical music resolution to use. Resolution means that you go from a tense chord to a peaceful chord. Listen to how classy it sounds. It has that kind of classical music vibe to it, doesn't it? So again, you can see they're pushing that classy side of Malzeno, you know, those characteristics of sophistication, nobility, intelligence. Oh, beautiful melody on the string. Oh. So much impact. Oh, and now the same melody, now on the brass. Oh, beautiful, man. I wonder if this melody will have more significance in the game. Another disturbing chord there. And the choirs. Oh man. I have a bunch of videos just like this one on the music of Monster Hunter Rise, base Monster Hunter Rise, so make sure you caught up with that playlist before Sunbreak comes out, because I'm gonna do a bunch of videos on Sunbreak as well. And in this video I talked about, you know, Elder Dragon themes and how they use the disturbing chord. You can hear me talk more about that on the video that I did on Fatala's music from Monster Hunter World. This channel is all about sharing the music from the games that we love with each other, so I'm happy to share that with you, and I know you guys will keep sharing suggestions with me as well. So remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.